It's nice.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 scariest Britain's Got Talent performances.
I'm just going to grab something from over here.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we'll be looking at the acts that made us want to hide behind the sofa, from sinister magicians to death-defying stunt performers. Who do you think is the scariest BGT act ever? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Claire Marie and Jason. Knife-throwing acts always seem a little risky in front of a live studio audience, but Britain's Got Talent has had its fair share. In 2019, Deadly Games pulled out all the stops, with blindfolded knife throwing and backwards crossbow shooting.
Oh my god! What?
But Claire Marie and Jason, who entered a year later, looked so ordinary it felt like something might actually go wrong. There were no bells and whistles, just a bloke throwing kitchen knives at his girlfriend.
Don't like it.
They stepped it up a notch by inviting judges Simon and David onto the stage. There are probably a few ex-contestants who'd like to take a turn throwing sharp objects at Simon Cowell, but you can't deny that this was brave.
Oh my god! That one was close.
Number 9. The Haunting. Magicians are often considered to be a bit naff. Even on BGT, a show literally designed for variety acts, they rarely make the final. But in 2019, an act called The Haunting had both viewers and judges spooked. In her first audition, the magician, Elizabeth, led Amanda down a dark staircase while telling the story of departed souls who still haunt the theatre.
Oh my god, where are we going?
As Amanda viewed an old photograph, Elizabeth morphed before our eyes into the old woman in the image.
Look over your left shoulder.
Oh my god!
In her semi-final audition, The Haunting also provided some seriously scary jump scares. The act was even criticised by some parents whose children had nightmares after watching the show.
Oh my god!
Number 8. The Invisible Magician. Elizabeth's act may have sent shivers down our spines, but it mostly happened off-stage.
You can't see me. You'll never see me.
The Phantom, from 2022's audition round, worked his magic in the public arena. Represented simply by a disembodied voice, the Invisible Magician spun a chair, pushed a red buzzer, and popped a balloon. For his main trick, he asked Amanda to choose an item from a box and keep it secret. He then etched the words keys onto a blackboard in chalk. The keys turned out to be Amanda's chosen item. Even stranger, they were David's house keys. Theft might not actually be a magic trick, but it made for an effective twist.
And David, please look after them, because next time I won't be so kind. Goodbye.
Number 7. Aaron Crow includes Ant in his act. Magic acts are known for their patter, used to distract the audience while they perform a trick. But mentalist Aaron Crow relied instead on a sinister silence, which built up an uneasy tension. Ushering audience members up onto the stage with his samurai sword, Crow proceeded to show us what the weapon could do.
You wouldn't get up and do that, would you, if he's walked you with a samurai sword?
The volunteers look as if they're regretting their decision to come along that day, and you can't blame them. Ant joins the ranks looking equally nervous.
Whew. Really? Me? Not the other one?
When the mentalist starts dripping hot wax onto his own face, it seems things are about to get weird. But he just blindfolds himself and starts slicing things, including a pineapple balanced on top of Ant's head. Better him than us. Number 6. The Coven.
Oh my god, oh my god.
As horror film tropes go, sinister little girls in Victorian clothes seem to feature a lot. This dance act leaned into that, and the result is pretty terrifying. BGT has featured plenty of Halloween-worthy routines over the years, from creepy clowns to fanged immortals. But the atmospheric beginning to this routine sets it apart. The chattering and the lit torches in the silence of the darkened arena create a chilling effect. And then the dancing starts. Set to a reworked version of the song It's a Sin, the dance is performed against a fiery backdrop and the girls put their all into the routine. Some of the choreography is creepily impressive too. Number 5. The Sacred Rihanna. Britain's Got Talent, the champions, brought together some of the best acts from Got Talent across the globe. Spooky magic act The Sacred Rihanna was introduced to UK audiences and gave the judges a good scare. The Indonesian illusionist had previously won Asia's Got Talent and reached the semi-finals of the US show. For her champions performance, she pulled out all the stops.
It says Tom.
Appearing with her long black hair loose over her face, Rihanna's look recalls Sadako from The Ring, a movie that influenced the performance artist. In her act, she called to a lost spirit. In a Polaroid image, it was finally revealed to be standing behind the judges. Number 4. The Vardanyan brothers. Britain's Got Talent's 5th judge is the audience, and they aren't always easy to impress. But one of their most dramatic reactions was to sibling balancing act the Vardanyan brothers. With swords in their mouths, the two men attempt to balance head on head on the sharp points. A failed first attempt increases the tension, and the audience and the judges can barely stand it. It's bad enough watching a pre-recording, but to see it live must have been unbearable. There are screams from the crowd and faces turn away. Even Simon can't look, and Amanda jumps up from her seat. It's a simple act, but terrifyingly effective. Number 3. Alex Magala's Chainsaw Drop. The BGT finals are usually performed live, but in the case of Alex Magala, health and safety put their foot down. The Moldovan stunt artist had already won Russia's Got Talent with his act, which involved sword swallowing and death-defying drops. His audition, Piers de Resistance, involved shimmying up a pole with a sword in his mouth before dropping face first to stop inches from the ground. David Walliams summed it up as the most thrilling thing I have ever seen in my life, and I never want to see it again. But he did see it again, with some minor adjustments in the final. This time, the 26-year-old handcuffed himself to the pole and shot face down towards a live chainsaw at the bottom. No wonder his parents didn't approve.
Try to be like super quiet so they won't notice what I'm doing because they didn't support what I'm doing.
Number 2. Happy Flex. The ability to contort your body into strange and unnatural shapes may seem more of a peculiarity than a talent, but BGT's contortionists are adept at turning their weird and wonderful skills into spectacle. Back in 2012, Lucky channeled some creepy Alice in Wonderland vibes into her semi-final routine. But Pappy Flex upped her game in 2020 with his frightening first audition. With his face and body painted like a skeleton, the performance artist didn't hold back. He maximised the gross-out factor and made the audience and judges squirm. His act is darkly funny, but very hard to watch.
I can't get no sleep.
Number 1. The Witch. Variety acts come in widely different guises, as the name suggests, and sometimes the most simple ideas can be the most effective.
The good and the evil. Which will you choose?
The first episode of BGT's 15th series featured a wonderfully creepy act straight out of a children's fairy tale. The Witch was the stuff of nightmares while also gloriously pantomime, fitting perfectly with the variety tradition. She put the audience under her spell and frightened Amanda half to death before disappearing in a puff of smoke. Britain's Got Talent has had some scary acts over the years, but the Wicked Witch really captured the public's imagination and had us all on the edge of our seats.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.